Rashaad Gillett was enjoying a cool Sunday morning at the popular split on Caye Caulker with his family when tragedy struck. The 34-year-old father reportedly jumped in the water for a swim. Moments later, his body was seen floating in the sea.
The only thing I will say about it, and I'm hearing it this morning and I saw about posts, and I'm not upset about it because I was out there too.
Okay.
But doctors were on the site. Little afterwards, the doctor showed up a couple of minutes, and then when we put him on the cart, another one came up and basically pushed my brother off the cart. I'm a doctor. When they got to the hospital or the polyclinic, there were two other doctors, so there were four. Contrary to what is being circulated on social media.
CPR was performed on Gillett, but it proved fruitless.
He was quiet with respect to other, my other children and son. Always was willing to do things, go out of his way to help others. Rashaad went to BES when it was by St. Catherine's before moving to the present location nearby. And then after that, St. John's High School. And from there he attended 2 years of a mechanic school in Los Angeles. And upon returning in late 08, he hung about around for a couple of years and before getting the job at City Council, where he was presently working until the unfortunate passing.
Gillett was employed by the Belize City Traffic Department as a traffic officer. Motorists who encountered him at his desk noted his warm and welcoming personality. Albert Vaughn, the Belize City Councillor responsible for traffic management, spoke of the great loss to the department.
If you allowed me to send my sincere condolences to the family, in particular the wife and the father, who I know well now, and also to the extended family of the Belize City Council. Mr. Gillett is a great loss to us. He has been with the council for over 9 years, and he has started customer service, so you can see where he have went up. And he is a technical person. He's not just a traffic officer. He is an inspector for a vehicle. And to hold that post, that has to be gazetted, and it has to be trained for it. So it's a terrific loss for the council and Belize City in particular. It's a shock. This morning they held a little prayer vigilance for him and for the family. And it's unbelievable. People still not believe that Mr. Gillett has just gone like that, no?
Reports are that Gillett may have sustained an injury to the body when he jumped into the water. No one knows exactly how long Gillett was in the water struggling. By the time onlookers noticed that he was in need of assistance, his lifeless body had already floated a distance away from the split. Police say they are awaiting a post-mortem.
Rashaad Gillett was at the famous split with friends and family, and he went for a swim. Minutes later, his relatives, heard people shouting. Mr. Gillett was removed from the water where they tried to administer resuscitation, and he was rushed to the Caye Caulker Polyclinic where he was pronounced dead by the medical officer there.
In the meantime, Gillett's family is preparing to lay him to rest.
Just an unfortunate incident that happened and situation. I was right there.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.